Can I get an adjective?
What's an adjective?
Sexy!
All right,
Don't
done.
put the Y in the middle.
I think, so I went ahead and gathered a few parts of speech from the bridal party leading up to this speech. Sexy has already been used, but we'll have it in there twice. Great minds. Okay. So Dana and I sort of combined and have a few words for Tony and for Brie. Maybe mostly for Tony that I'll recite now. Tony and I first got to know each other in high school, playing together in a sexy garage band called Jester. When we performed in front of the entire school, Tony used to pull this trick of shredding Van Halen style with the guitar behind his pituitary glands, easily winning the adoration of Cloquet High School's jumpiest 17-year-old girls. Envying this brazen act of machismo and its results, I quickly decided that this was someone who I would like to collaborate with further down the road. A few years later, Tony, Dane, and I formed Saint Anyway, and I can distinctly remember the first show that Brie attended. She was right in the front row, loving, puttering, and trying to sing along to our songs, though she definitely didn't know the words yet. She was wearing a blue nut cup. She looked good. Tony was single at the time, and I could tell he took notice of her. The next day in the van, I pushed him on this topic, saying, "So, you know, that Brie, and he immediately replied, "Crikey!" The three of us needed no further explanation. I could tell he'd been thinking about her a lot. That night, after another show, Tony didn't go home to his parents' house. As legend has it, he came home early the next morning with a friendly, sexy, again, love-struck grin on his face, prompting his father Mark to ask, "So Yosh, who have you been synchronized swimming with?" So it began. Almost immediately, Brie had a profound effect on Tony. As soon as they began bumping together, I witnessed an almost immediate and dramatic change in his songwriting. Brie was, and I believe still is, his muse. With song titles like "Tied to Your Tracks," "How to Prove You Love Someone," "Till the Wheels Fall Off," and "I Want Your Sex." I could tell that right from the beginning, this was serious. So to bring the story up to date, I'll cite a bit of sage wisdom that Tony, Dane, and I received in Brainerd, Minnesota. We were told that the first time you marry is for lust, the second time is for love, and the third time better dang well be for a golden snitch. I don't know what that is. I don't believe that Tony and Brie are getting married for lust, and if they are getting married for a golden snitch, I can only hope that they outlined a highly specific prenuptial agreement. I do believe, however, that they are getting married for love, which will last, and which is why I'm so happy for both of you. So, Tony and Brie, till the wheels fall off.